Tracks. Tracks.
Yo, what is going on, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Someone One Raider, back with another video or another live stream. We are live post-game show. Let me know if I'm solid right now, if I'm looking good. I just want to make sure that I'm not lagging because, you know, your boy be having difficulty with that sometime. But Man, just win, baby. The Raiders just took that W. I'm just do a real quick test right now, Raider Nation. But shout out to everybody that is in the chat, baby. I see a lot of people saying bye-bye, Rashard, because ooh-wee. Oh man. I'm solid. I'm solid, man. 1-0, baby. We took this game. The Raiders are sitting 1-0 in preseason. I know a lot of people can say, yo, this is preseason. Chill. Nah, I'm not going to chill because I've been gone with no football for the past couple of months, and we finally get to see some football, and we took that W. Nathan Peterman, the GOAT. Y'all need to put some respect on my dude Nathan Peterman's name because my boy came through, and man, woo-wee, my neck and my back. So shout out to everybody that is in the chat right now. Before I get started with this video, I do want to shout out my boy Roy. I see local kids, Julian, Alexis Cortez, Adrian, Richard, Dave, the Raiders 52714. Yes, sir. I see a lot of people. Dominic Martinez, the White Stallion. Are you related to Meg the Stallion? Oh, I'm just joking. But man, shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. I see you guys, man. The GOAT. Nathan Peterman came through for us today, man, with no Marcus Mariota out there. We didn't even get to see much of my homeboy Cookus. He didn't really do nothing today other than just hand the ball off. That dude looked frail. He looked like a toothpick out there. But you know what? I'm not going to knock him. He's in the NFL, and I'm over here sitting at home just going live. But that's besides the point. Shout out to everybody again. Max Sherman. Yes, Nate the GOAT. My neck and my back. Yes, go, man. We took the W, man. I don't care if it's preseason, postseason, regular season. A win is a win. And at the end of the day, just Al Davis said it best, man. Just win, baby. And that's what we did. Yeah, Untouchable Raider 1960. Marcus is going to play the next game. He was actually out there warming up today, and a lot of people were telling me, hey, your cousin looked like he gonna play. And I was kind of hyped up. I was like, oh shit, is he really? But nah, he was just out there warming up, chilling, and then he just went to the bench and chilled. My boy DC. They didn't really do much, but you know what? At the end of the day, Nathan Peterman went out there and balled out. And it's not the fact that Nathan Peterman went out there and took the W. It's the fact of how he did it, how poised he looked in the pocket, how well he played, you know, with a lot of different calls out there. He was finding his receiver early on in the game. Nathan Peterman to Zay Jones was a cheat code out there, man. Zay Jones on anybody else's other team, on any other team, Zay Jones could be a starter, man. I ain't gonna lie. He could probably be a starter at the slot or something, you know, maybe. But my dude Zay Jones, when they were saying Zay Jones was, well, when they said Zay Jones was that guy, he was showing out in practice and training camp. He was really that guy because today, Zay Jones, let me see if I could pull up his stats, man. Zay Jones was our leading receiver, and he only played in one drive. He had 3 receptions for 57 yards. 3 for 3. So 3 targets, 3 receptions, 57 yards. And woo-wee, my boy Zay Jones was going off today. And another person that went off today was Trey Vegas, baby. That's the first time I heard it today when I was watching the game. They called him Trey Vegas. I'm talking about Trey Vegas, but his nickname Trey Vegas. I think that's pretty nice. I think it's pretty creative, you know, and I like it, man. Trey Vegas. Hey, a lot of people in the chat was already saying. A lot of people in the chat was already saying that Jalen Richard's job might be on the line because the way Trey Vegas was looking out there, he was solid, man. And I think he was our leading rusher as well. He had 13 carries for 62 yards and a touchdown on top of that. Now, let me go to the beginning of this game. I thought that we were going to see all of our offensive linemen out there. We didn't. Everybody from the center to the right side were basically there. But on the left side, Colton Miller and Richie Incognito, those 2 guys did not play today. I think, obviously, they already knew that they had a spot on this team. There's no reason to put them out there at all. But the fact that we got to see Brandon Parker and John Simpson start, it was kind of rough. Nathan Peterman did get sacked early on in the game, and I was like, uh-oh. I don't want this to start, you know. But throughout the whole game, while that unit was in, Andre James was doing good. Alex Leatherwood was doing solid. I think he kind of messed up here and there, but not mess up, but he let go of some people here and there, but it didn't really cost us that much. But what I am gonna say is that what was it? He came through, that left side, that right side came through, and at the end of the day, this offensive line kept Nathan Peterman clean throughout the whole throughout the whole game. Man, shout out to Stafford Cutler. I see you, my boy. Welcome to the Oos Nation squad. So he just joined the Commitment to Excellence tier. I appreciate that. Again, if you guys want to join this, join the membership or the Oos Nation, a part of this channel, just to help support the channel. You don't have to, but if you guys want to, then hit that join button down below. Right now, Raider Nation, we are sitting, where are we at? We have 389 people up in the chat, baby. And we only got 110 likes. Yo, smash that like button just the same way we smashed the sea chickens today. You know what I mean? Okay, so getting back to the game, Zay Jones did his thing. On the first drive, we came down, and I was kind of timid because that first touchdown that we had, we got it on fourth down. I don't know if the play calling was kind of here and there, or these running backs couldn't get it in. Nathan Peterman had a sneak, but he didn't really get it in either. But at the end of the day, Trey Vegas came through, got the touchdown on the 1 yard line. You already know how he does it. And the Raiders went up 7-0. Now, our defense, I'm going to give it to our defense. Our defense showed out today. And some spurts here and there, but our defensive line looks solid. Solomon Thomas looks solid. Darius Philon. That is a guy that a lot of people, my boy Graf told me about him. Darius Philon. This dude was all over on the defensive side, and he was stuffing guys here and there. Now, one guy that was screaming my neck and my back for all the wrong reasons was Geno Smith. Because my boy Nate Hobbs came in and smacked the dude upside his head, and oh my. I thought it was a fumble on that play. Darius Philon got a fumble recovery, but they called it back. They said that he was already down before he fumbled the ball, but I guess. Let me see. But Nate Hobbs came in like a heat-seeking missile, got the sack, and looked solid, man. And the defense was. What more can I say about this defense? Yo, shout out to Joey. Let me see. Shout out to Joey DeFaria for the $2 donation, man. How do you feel about that defensive line as a whole? I just answered it right now, but I know you probably asked this before I answered it, but I'm feeling great. And this is not even our starters, to be honest. Gus Bradley got this defense, and this defensive line looking pretty solid. Cleveland Farrell was out there chasing the quarterback. Geno Smith was out there running like a chicken with his head cut off. So I'm loving it so far. I mean, our defense blew a play at the end of the game where we gave up that touchdown to BJ Jackson or whatever his name is, Bojay Jack. I don't even know his name. Dallas from the Seattle Seahawks, and it was Dallin Levis' fault. But you know what? Overall, our defense kind of came through. We did our thing. You know, Tanner Muse. I only seen Tanner Muse come in and make one big play. I don't think they used him too much, but Tanner Muse came in and balled out as well. Tanner Muse, well, he made one good play. He was coming straight for Geno Smith, and he batted the ball down. And I was like, oh, okay. You already see his speed and athleticism on that play, and there's much more that we're going to see from Tanner Muse pretty soon. And the fact that they didn't play him that much in this game really makes me think, like, this dude is really going to be our starter, like, at the outside linebacker position. So, I mean, they probably want to save my boy, but he went out there and did his thing. Let's see. Overall, you know, what do you call it? Overall, Nathan Peterman, the GOAT, had a great game. He had an overall great game. Let me go over his stat line. Nathan Peterman was 29 for 39, 246 yards, no touchdowns, and 1 interception. Now, his interception, I wouldn't really, get on him too much about that interception, because that interception, when he threw the ball, his hand got hit and the ball was just flailing in the air, and it was an easy interception for the Seattle Seahawks. So overall, other than not getting any touchdowns, Nathan Peterman did real well, and he played most of the game until the end of the fourth quarter. So, I mean, I don't think they have any plans to have Case Cookins play, but the fact that Nathan Peterman got a lot of PT in this game, I think that they just wanted to see where he was at in this offense. I mean, this is a guy that's, 3 or 4 years into the system with John Gruden. So it's good to see that he looks calm and composed, and he found a lot of his receivers. There's so many receivers on his team that balled out. Keelan Doss came through. DJ Turner came through. Who else? Trey Regis as a receiving back. He had 3 receptions for 20 yards. Overall, everybody was doing their thing. But I was really excited, honestly, just to get this W. At the end of the day, it was 20-7. This defense really came through. But honestly, from watching the game, their their offense was horrible. Like the Seahawks offense was horrible. Their defense was horrible. So I don't know whether our team is really that good or if the Seahawks are just that bad. But we'll find out next week against the LA Rams and LA. But with that being said, at the end of the day, like I said, we took this W. And I'm just happy. I'm overall just happy about it. Oh man, hold on. Did I miss a hold on? I missed a super chat. Yo, Sunjoku, my boy. Yo, if y'all not subscribed to Sunjoku, go to Sunjoku's channel and go subscribe to my boy. Sunjoku, thank you for the $5 donation. He says, great W. Honestly, really impressive. Defense looked composed when it mattered. Thanks for being live. Hey, no problem. I'm doing this because you guys showed a lot of love earlier today on my pregame live video. So I'm going to be doing this more oftenly as long as my computer not you know, as long as my computer is not like glitching or whatnot or looking like I'm recording off of a half-baked oven or whatnot, I'm going to be doing these lives pre-game and post-game. And then the next day, I will be putting out my official like game recap. It's basically my game recap. This is just my game post-live game show. So thank you again, Sonjoku, for the super chat. And shout out to Joey DeFaria again. For the $2 donation. He said, you Matt Arnett missed that tackle. Good. Hey, oh, I forgot to get to that. Yeah, Damon Arnett. I don't know. I was like, no lie. He did have some good coverage on that play, but my boy couldn't tackle to save his life. But I think that's his biggest knock was he can't tackle. And I mean, he was there, and hopefully, I feel like a better player out there would have. I don't know. I just hope that when the season does come, that he cleans that up, and hopefully we see more of him out there balling out. Yo, shout out to my guy Ricky Flores for the $4.99 donation. He says, Raiders, love your videos, my dude. Keep the grind. I appreciate that. Yo, we got 398 people watching the stream right now, or 400. I don't know how many. 400 people up in the chat, and we got 235 likes. Yo, smash that like button. Hey, Sonjoku says, I appreciate that. Didn't have to do that. Hey, no, you didn't have to. You didn't have to send me a super chat, but you did, and I appreciate that, Sonjoku. But I feel like the Raiders are gonna have a bigger test next week. But the funny thing is, our backup quarterback didn't even play in this game. Like, our second string quarterback didn't even play. Marcus, my cousin, he didn't play at all in this game. And I feel like with him backing up, with him going and playing next week, most likely, we're going to see a lot of good things on this offense. And getting back to Nathan, the GOAT Peterman, he had, I really like like his posture in the pocket. Like, he was solid in there. He like whenever anybody was to touch him, this dude would be smart enough to get out of the way. He used his legs a lot, and that's one thing that's really underrated about Nathan Peterman is that this dude can run. And another guy that can run is my cousin Marcus Mariota. So imagine him in this offense. Once his sore legs is not sore anymore, then we could possibly see him out there balling out. Yo, shout out to Troy Myers for the $2 donation. He said, you gonna get that Madden 22 Raiders all day. I am gonna get Madden 22. I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but I will get it. If you guys don't know, I did put if you guys see down below, I put my Twitch right here. It's Samoan Raider XP. So if I do end up doing Madden 22 gameplays, then I would just do it on my Twitch and just chill with you guys if you guys want to. Yo, shout out to Jesse Rodas. He says, the way Peterman played had me thinking, who? Oh, had me thinking, who? Hey, don't disrespect my cousin, man. He wasn't out there. Imagine if Marcus Mariota was out there playing against this weak-ass Seahawks secondary or second string and third string player. I think he would have lit these dudes up. It would have been more than 20 points. You know what I mean? But the fact that we beat this team 20-7, oh my gosh. But yeah, overall, I'm really hyped up about this victory. I'm really hyped up about this team. The way we look out there, I think with the starters that we already do have, I feel like this might be the season, y'all, that we go to the playoffs ever since 2016, man. Because if Gus Bradley gets our defense right like this with the starters, I mean, we had a little bit of starters here and there on the offense. I mean, on the defensive side, but man, with Yannick Ngakoue, with Max Crosby, oh my goodness, Kendall Vickers, oh my. With Trayvon Merrick and Jonathan Abrams going full time. Oh my gosh. Shout out to my boy Afakasi Raider, man, for the $5 donation. This is my brother from another mother, my cousin. You already know. He says Case Cookies with the excellently executed hand. Oh, with the excellent. Damn, I'm butchering. With the is that a word? but yeah. My dude Case Cookies was out there handing the ball off like an all pro. I ain't gonna lie. Great job, mate. Hashtag the new GOAT. Oh, I wouldn't go that far because my boy Case Cookies, you know, I dabble with him just a little bit. But overall, you know the GOAT's gonna always be my dude, Nathan Peterman. I mean, yo, Dave Dave says, yo, Samoa Raider, that Yannick interview was dope. Oh shit. You know what? He did. He was talking for a bit, but I was actually in the bathroom, so I gotta go back and look at it and whatnot. And I'll probably put it on my actual game recap tomorrow. But yeah. With that being said, we took that W, set 20-7. We whooped that ass, bro. Let me see. We had 26 first downs, bro. 13 first down. Oh wait, no, we had 26 overall first downs. The Seahawks only had 9 first downs. That's how good our defense looked out there. Our third down efficiency, 11 for 17. That's good as well. Time of possession, bro. Time of possession was crazy. Oh, excuse me. Time of possession, the Raiders had 40 minutes compared to the Seahawks 19 minutes and 23 seconds. Woo! Wait, man. This team was actually holding it down. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's crazy. That's a long ass time, bro. Yep. So overall, I'm really excited to get into next week's game against the LA Rams. I feel like we got something to prove. We still got something to prove, even though we took this W. I think we should be solid. With that being said, let me know, y'all, what you guys feel about this game. I'm gonna start going to the chat, answering your guys' question. And let me know who's in Vegas. And if you were in Vegas, let me know how the atmosphere was. It's just great to see the Raider Nation actually in Allegiant Stadium. Like, I seen the ribbon cutting at the beginning. I see people posting it on Instagram and whatnot. And just seeing Mark Davis. Mark Davis, no cap, is a real one. I don't see any other GM or owner in the NFL willing to not go to any of the games just because the fact that their own fans couldn't go to the game. And that's how loyal Mark Davis was with our fans. He said, if the fans can't go, I'm not going to go. So this is Mark Davis's first game, as well as the Raider fans' first game in Allegiant Stadium. And my boy, even though he got an ugly-ass haircut, he a real one. And I fuck with my boy Mark Davis. So, yeah. With that being said, let's see. What we got up in here? Yo, Jordan Leno, man, one of my new members out here. He says, we balled out. Yes, sir. Hey, we did ball out today. What did you watch the game on? Hey, Raider G highlights. He said, what did you watch the game on? I actually watched the game on what do you call it? On the Dofu Sports app. I went on there and I watched it on YouTube. So, like I said, a lot of you guys, if you guys were looking for somewhere to watch the game, Dofu Sports was the place to go because it actually held up the whole stream throughout the whole game because I was watching it on my TV over here and I actually kept up with it. And you know that NFL was being a host, so they didn't show our game. And we were able to watch it on Dofu Sports, the live stream app. So like I said, you guys should go all download that app because if you guys should go download the app because there's gonna be a lot more games where the Raiders are not gonna be televised on TV. So it's a good way to go and watch the games. And I know a lot of people actually went and watched it. I seen them in the chat. So again, I'm gonna be pushing it. I mean, there's a lot of websites out there that you could go watch the games at again, but like you got to go through all this and that. Why not just have an app? Just click the game and just pick a link and then you watching the game. That's as simple as that. You already know, man. We Raiders, we're pirates, you know, so we might as well pirate the game for free, baby. You know what I mean? But yeah. Look up, let me see. Regas took Richard's job. Justin Saint says Regas took Richard's job and took his heart. Ooh, that's tough, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Richard's job is up in the air right now. The way Regas looked out there, he's a good solid third down, a good solid third string running back, and he's much cheaper than Jalen Richard. Jalen Richard is making what $3.5 million this year. We could save that money, you know, and go get somebody like AJ Wright to help this team out. Oh man, yes sir, Dofu. Hey, everybody, I'm saying, go download Dofu Sports app, the Dofu Sports live streaming app. It's gonna save your life. Now, I gotta hit those guys up because I'm like, hey, hook your boy up with a sponsorship because I got a lot of people downloading that app just to watch the games, you know. But yeah, Kuntz did put in some work. I seen Kuntz almost get to the quarterback, but he missed him. He messed up. Jeff Garrison said, I love it. The level of play, the intensity, and the energy that the Raiders team played was impressive. Hey, they were. For some second string and third string players to come out and look the way they look composed, they look good. The way that the Seahawks players came out, even though it was their second and third strings, they just looked like they were all over the field. They literally don't have a backup quarterback. Think about it. Nathan Peterman is our third string quarterback. And this dude was balling out today. Again, it could be the Seahawks. They could be pretty trash, you know. I know that their first team is pretty nice, especially offensively. But as far as their second and third strings, they're pretty trash. Man, Leatherwood has some room to grow. He was off and on. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Troy, I said the same thing. Alex Leatherwood looked okay here and there in spurts. He almost gave up a sack on one of the plays, but good thing Nathan Peterman stepped up in the pocket and evaded him. But in the actual games, in the actual regular season, with guys like, with guys like Von Miller on the edge and whatnot, or having guys like Frank Clark or whoever on the edge going against you, man, it's gonna be tough. And hopefully he comes through in those kind of situations. Okay. You know what? A lot of people asking. I'm gonna put it just in the chat right now because I know they keep asking. I'm gonna just put the app right here. Dofu. Oh wait, Dofu Sports. Live stream app. There we go. So like I said, I'm just putting it up in here. So anybody that hasn't downloaded it, go and download it, man. You guys might need it for another day, or if you're at work and you're just chilling and you're like, yo, I want to watch the game, but they ain't showing it over here, man. Just download this app right here, and you guys, I put Stram, but you guys know what I mean, stream. But like I said, shout out to, man, you guys are showing up, man. I'm gonna keep doing these every single week, man. The fact that you guys are showing out right now in the chat, we are 552 strong up in the chat and 317 likes. Yo, let's get those likes up to like 400. I help your boy out, you know what I mean? But Raider Nation, if you guys were to pick, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put a poll right now. MVP of the game. Who is your guys' MVP of the game? And whoever wins, I'm going to put it in my game recap video that I'm going to drop tomorrow morning. Right now, is my boy Graf in here? I see somebody say Graf. Yo, Graf. Yo, what is good, man? Let's go, baby. Raiders. You already know, man. I'm just happy that we won. So let me put it up. Who is the MVP of the game? Yo, shout out to Jen Pratt. Welcome to the Commitment to Excellence tier of the OOS Nation, baby. You already know we're gonna keep doing these over and over again. If you guys are interested in fantasy football, I might do one for all of my members. You know, I want to do so. I want to give back to those that actually support this channel. So if you guys are a part of my membership squad or a part of the OOS Nation, and you guys are interested in doing like a fantasy football just for fun, you know, just us, just for fun, for free, just let me know, and then we could set that up. But yeah, MVP of the game, we got let me see, we got Peter Goat. We got Trey, Vegas. Who else could be a who else? Okay, I think it's between Vegas. I think it's between Vegas or Peterman. So that's the two I'm gonna put on here. That's gonna be the two I put on here because I honestly they were the two that played the most. Hobbs looked good, but he didn't play that much. I feel dope. Hey. Oh, I was gonna put the Dofu Sports app as one of the options. So right now I'm gonna put it out there. Let me know who you guys think the MVP of the game is. I feel like it's between these two guys. It's gonna be between Trey Vegas and Nathan Peter Goat, the Goat. One of these guys has got to be it, you know. So I'm gonna go over that. Oh man, so far we got 48 votes, and right now Trey Vegas is holding it up. So I'm gonna keep it up for like till 9:45. 9:45. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up for 9:45, and then I'm gonna just take it down, and that's who I'm gonna go with. Right now, Peter Goat is coming in the league. Yo, shout out to my boy. Hey, Knight of the Shield, man, independently blind, man. Thank you so much for the donation, man. The $4.99 donation. He says reps and rhythm. Great start, bro. More reps, more rhythm, more success for our offense. Or for our offensive line. This is Knight, brother. Hey, bro, I already know it's you, man. I actually follow your channel, man. I miss you going live, bro. But I appreciate the donation. You guys, you didn't have to do it, but this is one of the OGs, man. You got to get back on YouTube, my boy, because he's one of the most intelligent Raider fans that I know. Knight of the Shield or Knight Live. You guys can find him on YouTube. But thank you again for the donation. But yes, you are right. This offensive line has just got to gel. They got to get more reps, and the more reps they do get, the more rhythm that they get together. And by the time Derek Carr is starting week 1, they should be solid. Okay, I got another. I think I got another super chat. I have my alerts over here. I have my alerts on, but I don't know why it's not going off. I gotta check that out another time. Let me see. Yeah, it's on, bro. It's just not showing up. So what? Shout out to Foxy Scorpio for the $4.99 donation. He says QB controversy. Just kidding. Well, between who? Derek Carr and Nathan? Hey, I think it's a QB controversy every single season. If Derek Carr does bad, they're going to be calling for Marcus Mariota. If Marcus Mariota does bad, they're going to call for the GOAT, you know? But it's a good problem to have for our team because we have 3 viable quarterbacks that can start for this team. Man, and I'm excited, man. You remember back in 2016? This team couldn't do shit without Derek Carr. Who do we have backing him up? Mac McGloin and what's his face? Connor Cook. These dudes couldn't do shit. They couldn't help this team at all. But yeah. Oh, shout out to Isaac Hodges, my dog, for the $5 donation. He says, I kept up with the game on ESPN, but I won't be able to watch it for a few more hours. How did the O-line look? Hey, the O-line overall, I would say they did really well today. Some players here and there, you know, they gave up some sacks. Jerry Jones-Smith gave up a sack, and I think John Simpson gave up a sack. But overall, they were solid as a unit. Peterman was on top of that, Peterman was doing his thing, and he looked composed in the pocket. He wasn't afraid of anything. Like, he wasn't afraid of getting hit. This dude would run, scramble out of the pocket. But overall, they were opening up holes here and there for our running backs, Trey Vegas, and B.J. Emmons was looking good out there. So I would say that they did a solid job, to be honest with you. Yeah, Zach Hinkle. Tanner Muse did not disappoint. I was happy. Even though he didn't get a lot of play out there, I was just happy to see him out there and play. And this dude, he might be an X factor on the defensive side, and there's something that this team sees in Tanner Muse that we all don't see because they spend time with him in training camp. All we see is the clips that they put up on YouTube or on Twitter or on Instagram, but they do see something in Tanner Muse, and I'm really, really excited to see how he would play this season, especially at the outside linebacker position. The fact that this dude is a starter over Nick Kwiatkowski, Jesus Christ. But yeah, overall, Cookie. Don't be saying Cookies is the GOAT now, man. He gotta earn that name because I ain't never see him throw 5 interceptions in one game. You know what I mean? Muse does have speed, Jamie. I see your comment. Muse does have speed. Oh, one more thing. Javin White got injured at the end of the game. I forgot to mention that, but Javin White did get injured at the end of the game. I hope he's okay. He's a guy that got a lot of reps out there. That got a lot of reps out there today, and I mean, he's a guy that's promising, you know. One True Nation podcast says, "Can you believe Gruden had them throw 30 times in the first half? Really working them in passing." Hey, it's good to see. Hopefully, this is something new, you know. Or he probably didn't trust that running game as much, but you know, once we get, and you gotta look at it like this. Josh Jacobs wasn't out there. So Josh Jacobs is a guy that's going to get a good amount of carries, maybe 15 a game. So, I mean, that takes away. And then you got Kenny and Drake, who as well is going to have more carries as well. But, man, I can't wait to see this team play week 1, the actual week 1. You know what I mean? Woo! But at the end of the day, we took this W. Divine Diablo, France. Okay, Francisco, he brought up Divine Diablo playing next week. I think that Divine Diablo could play next week. I didn't see much of him at training camp and whatnot leading up to this game. I don't know if he's hurt or not. But he's been inactive. He hasn't been practicing, I guess. But hopefully we do see more of him. I hope he doesn't end up being the Tanner Muse of this season where he doesn't play at all or doesn't get a big role on this offense. I mean, on this defense and just ends up coming next year. You know what I mean? But overall, like I said, a lot of these guys showed a lot of flashes. Nate Hobbs, he showed out. I seen a little bit of what's his face out there. Dallin Levitt was out there as well doing his thing. Shit, I'm forgetting his name, bro. Darius Philon was doing his thing out there. Cleveland Farrell was doing his thing out there. Clee Farrell, bro. It's fun to be a problem, especially when you put him in the defensive lineup alongside of Max Crosby and Yannick Ngakoue for some snaps and whatnot. It's gonna open a lot of things for a lot of these guys, man. Man, it's gonna be crazy. Shout out to my boy Sanjoku, man. Again, showing more love. He says, "I thank you for the $5 donation." Just to say that, I paid attention to that fourth quarter D. Ren Wilson, Bree Will Wilson, Bree Russian. I know who you're talking about. Oh, Bleedy Ray Wilson. That's his name. Bleedy Ray Wilson and Douglas in the fourth speaks volume. This defense looked. Hey, Bleedy did have a nice pass breakup. In the second half, they were trying to throw one deep, and this dude jumped up and got a nice pass deflection out there. But Bleedy Ray Wilson is a guy to look out for. I am gonna look at him a lot. We did get to see a lot of these second and third, fourth stringers play out there. So I'm really excited to see how well this offense and defense does this upcoming season. Let me see. How about DJ Turner? Hey, Jonathan Perez. DJ Turner looks solid out there. He looked really good. And if we didn't have all these wide receivers that look good on this team, then I think he would have probably had a chance of making the team, but I don't think he will. I feel like he's going to be on the practice squad, but he does have a bright future. I got to give it to him. He does have a bright future, and he did come up clutch a lot of times for Nathan Peterman. I do want to check my stream again. Let me know if I'm solid right now. I always want to check it just to make sure I'm good. I don't want to let's see. Damn, we got 500 people up in here. Yo, okay, I'm solid right now. So, let's go over the chat. But DJ Turner, like I said, DJ Turner did look nice today. Us not giving Tanner time last year with our shit defense pissed me off. He was good at Clemson, and we steal him in third and turn him into a linebacker, but not bothered giving him some more snaps. Hope he balls. I know that was a whole junction of grammar, but you know what, Jesse? I'm gonna answer your question. I feel like it was a blessing in disguise that we didn't get to see Tanner Muse last year. I feel like he got enough rest throughout that whole season, and he's been working in the offseason. He went out, even though a lot of people are mad. I was kind of questioning why we put him at the linebacker position, but now seeing him, I feel like he might be a little bit undersized, but he has the speed to go out there and play the linebacker position, cover. He still can cover. He was a safety, don't get me wrong. So I feel like he's going to do some good things this season. And that's one guy I'm going to keep my eye on throughout the whole season and see how well he does. Let me see. Jen Pratt says, overall, like the secondary in the backfield, but had a couple of blown coverages. Would like to see that tighten up and can't wait to see how our first string in total looks come opening day. Same here, my boy. Just seeing how well our second and third string players did, today, it does make me really excited to see how our first string would actually do, against first string talent, on the opposing side. We didn't play Russell Wilson today. We didn't play DK Metcalf, Chris Carson, all those guys. So I feel like we should still be tested. I would take this game with a grain of salt. We look great. Our players did what they had to do. They showed out. But one thing I would have to say is that against some real one thing I have to say is, if we play a team that actually looks as good as us, I feel like we won't do as well as we did today. I think we did well because of how bad the Seahawks looked. But you know what? I'm still optimistic. I think we did our thing, but I don't want to get too happy. I don't want to get too excited and just say, yo, we gonna run the whole preseason. You know what I mean? But we did. On top of that, we also didn't get to see my cousin out there playing. So who knows? My cousin might come in and tear this shit up. You know what I mean? He got a whole week of rest, so best watch out. Joey, man, shout out to my boy Joey again for the $5 donation, man. He said, I thought I was excited for week 1. Now I am more ready to go. We look hella good, bro. For reals. That defense is gonna be nice. Oh my gosh. Same here. I agree with you 100%. And I've been saying that this whole time. But one player that did play in our first drive was John Brown. John Brown had one. Let me see. Let me look at his. I I think he had one target and he dropped the pass. And hopefully this dude cleans it up when we actually play in actual games. Yeah, John Brown had one target, no catches. And that's all he had throughout the whole game, man. Keelan Doss came through. Keelan Doss, I think Keelan Doss and DJ Turner actually came through a lot for Nathan Peterman, because Zay Jones only played in that first. He only played in that first. Oh no, because Zay Jones only played in that first drive. So, yeah. Raider Mike 805 says Hobbs are slot corner. Yeah, I think he's gonna be fighting with Nevin Lawson for that starting position. And by the way, he's been looking today. He might be that guy. He might be that guy. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Mike Z, get out of here with that, man. Farrell's not going to get cut, bro. This dude is too valuable on this team just to get cut. If anything, we trade his ass away, but I don't even see that happening as well. Jeff Garrison says it's still just preseason, but that is the backups for a regular season. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. Whew. So, okay, so right now, I guess you guys are voting that the MVP of the game is my boy, Nathan Peterman. We had 293 votes, and we had Nathan Peterman come in at 57% and Trade Vegas at 43%. So it looks like the MVP of the game is going to go to my boy Nathan Peterman. So, yo, thank you, Raider Nation, for that. Yeah. You know what? Only One Nation. He said Gary Green had some real good speed. You know what? I didn't really look at him that much, to be honest with you. But yeah. Yo, shout out to my boy Raid. My boy Raid is up in the chat right now, man. If you guys haven't subscribed, go subscribe to my boy Raid the Tape. He's another upcoming YouTuber that's been doing his thing. You know, a lot of people has been doing this thing. My boy Raid the Tape, my boy Raider Honcho, Raider Cody. I think, is Raider Cody going live, man? I didn't even go check it out, but Raider Cody's doing his thing. You know, everybody up in here, Graphic, always doing his thing. But you know, Raider Nation's fun to hold it down, and my boy Mitchell Renz with the Raiders Report. So, with that being said, y'all, I want to ask you guys one more question. What do you guys think the my neck and my back play of the game was for today's game? Let me know down in the comments below. Was it the Trade Vegas touchdown? Was it the BJ Emmons over the top touchdown? Was it Nate Hobbs coming in and smacking Geno Smith, sending him to the bench? You know what I mean? Let me know. What the my neck and my back, or was it the Zay Jones play? Let me know, and I'm gonna read them all pretty quick. Yo, shout out to Miguel Sanchez for the $2 donation. He says, "Do we air it out more next week with Mariota at quarterback?" I think we do. I think we still do because, well, yeah, I still think we do. I feel like the only way we're going to start using our running game a lot more is when Josh Jacobs is on the field. And Marcus Mariota, this is a guy that could run as well. And you've seen how well Nathan Peterman looked out there. I feel like we're going to run a lot more QB options out there. So I can't wait to see him play and just, man. A lot of people say Zay Jones. Hobbs sack. People saying Hobbs sack. Okay. The dot from Peterman to Jones. Hey, that was a beautiful ass play. I ain't going to lie. Andre James looks solid. Hey, Andre James. That's that guy. He's filling in for Rodney Hudson pretty well, and I'm liking him. You got to think about it. This is a guy that's already been playing with Derek Carr. He's already been taking snaps with them. They already got that chemistry, you know, behind the scenes. He didn't start or play most of the games, but when Rodney Hudson wasn't at practice, who else did they use? Andre James. And I think the Raiders knew that. So that's why they extended him, and hopefully they was right. So everybody's saying Hobbs. Okay. Hey, that was a beautiful ass sack. I ain't gonna lie. Pause on that moment because that didn't sound right. But you know what? Raider Nation, man, we are 43 minutes deep into this. But again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys. I surpassed a huge milestone earlier today. Getting 30,000 subscribers on this channel. It's a huge milestone, and I don't take it for granted. I thank each and every one of you guys for helping this channel out over the years and just being with me, riding with me through all my corny ass shit, all of the ups and downs with this team, all the bullshit and whatnot. But riding with this team since 2014, you know, we are here at 30,000. Road to 50K, baby. You know what I mean? Let's get it, man. Yo, Jonathan Perez, thank you for the $1.99 donation. He says playoff material. Hashtag Raider Nation. Hashtag just win, baby. Best believe it. We going to the playoffs this year. I'm telling you, I've been preaching it all offseason. And this is, other than the 2017 season, after, you know, we went to the playoffs, this is the only other season that I've been praising us going to the playoffs, because I do think that we're that good, to be honest. We're that good to go to the playoffs. And you think about the weapons we have on the offense and defensive side, hey, I'm gonna be happy. Hey, and if we go into the playoffs with Derek Carr at quarterback, I don't know if the NFL ready for that. I don't know if they're ready. They ready for that. But with that being said, yo, Raider Nation, man, thank you again for helping the Oos out. Hey, Fendi, we do say it every year, but this year is real. You know what I mean? This is real. So with that being said, Raider Nation, again, thank you to everybody that's in the chat. Again, I'm gonna shout you guys out. We got D the Sun, thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate that, man. He says, can we get a Raiders? Of course you can. Why not? You pay $5 for it, you know what I mean? Here we go. Raiders. Oh, damn, my voice sounds fucked up. But you know what? At the end of the day, we took this W. I'm so excited. I'm happy. You know what? And I could go into this week a happy man. For reals. But I'm going to be doing more. Hey, the fact that you guys been showing a lot of love, your boy's going to be doing more and more live streams. So every game, every pregame, I'm going to have a pregame show and a postgame show. And then the next day, I'm going to have a full game recap. So with that being said, again, man, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, I mean, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I go live just like this. You know, road to 50K. Might as well set my goals up pretty high. You know what I mean? So with that being said, again, what else do I have to say? I have nothing else to say, to be honest. Yo, shout out to Tony Pereira coming in clutch real quick with that $2 donation. He says, love the show. Who is the RB3? As of right now, it's looking like it's going to be Trey Vegas, baby. He looked nice out there. He looked nice. And how many yards he have? He had 62 yards on 13 carries and 1 touchdown, with the longest run being 9 yards. BJ Emmons had a nice 22-yard run. So overall, this was a great game, a good win. Nathan Peterman, the GOAT, showed out. Nate Hobbs looked nice. Tanner Muse looked good. Defensive line looked good. Offensive line looked solid, man. Overall, this team really, oh, damn, I got another. Damn, David L. Perez Jr. with the $5 donation. He says, I need a better Raiders. All right, all right, I'm going to. Raiders. Yes, sir. All right, Raider Nation. With that being said, this is your boy Small Raider. Until the next video, or until tomorrow's video, your boy is, yeah.